Hello everyone, this is Kamal with Thrive Mushrooms. We sell our grain spawn and substrate bags on Etsy, and from time to time, even though we send instructions with the shipping, our customers, our friends, they are asking if I can show how to cut a bag. So the mushrooms that we send, the substrate bags that we send on Etsy are mainly oyster mushrooms, lion's mane mushrooms, reishi, and shiitake mushrooms, these four. And I would like to show you how an oyster mushroom bag looks like. This is our blue oyster mushroom bag. As you see, it will come to you fully colonized. What you will do when you are home is you'll get a scissors or a knife. You will cut from here. This is for oyster mushroom, but it is very similar for lion's mane as well. So you cut from here. After you cut it, as you see, you are pressing down and you are taking out all the air inside. And then you are putting it upside down. This position, you can fold this better. Now I'm holding the cell phone with my hand, so I'm not able to, fold it well. So the bag is right now upside down. This is an oyster mushroom. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to cut an X from here. I'm going to cut an X from here. And then with the spray mist bottle that comes in the box, you can spray it. I would say 3 times a day, like 2 times a day. But, it should be like moist. So this bag will, after you cut here an X or the letter H. Either of them is fine. I mainly do H. Then you begin misting. Then you will see the pins coming out. When you see the pins coming out, you do the same thing again. So in terms of putting the bag, I would love to put it in a place where not directly sunlight will hit. For example, there's a door behind me, and imagine that the door was like a deck door, like a patio door, so it would take the sun rays, right? So you don't want to put the bag right here, but you want to put the bag somewhere which is, for example, right here. You will put the bag right here, but not right here. Therefore, you will protect the bag from the sun rays, because when it gets the wind or like the sun rays, it'll be losing its moisture content, and it's no good. So you can open this door like 1 hour a day, or like maybe like 30 minutes a day. But the purpose is, you are introducing some fresh air into the room. Although mushrooms don't, although you don't need to do like all the time, like 1 hour a day or like 30 minutes a day would be well. It's gonna be for like air circulation as well. So this was for our oyster mushroom. Now I'm talking for lion's mane. We did the same thing. We cut the bag from top open, and we fold the top of the bag and we put it upside down. For lion's mane, you will be cutting 1, 2, 3 or 4 slits from here. 1, 2, 3, 4 slits from here. One thing I would suggest you, whether you use oyster or lion's mane mushroom, after you do the first cut, say you did the first cut on the first of the month, right? You received your bag, you did the first cut on the first of month. I would suggest you do another cut in here on the 5th. on the 5th. So once you see your pins from here, let's say on the 7th, since you cut this one on the 5th, by the time you are harvesting this one, there's a big chance that you will see your pins coming from here, so that you will get a second flash from this bag. This is what I would suggest. For lion's mane, as I told you, there will be 4 slits or 3 slits. Then what you're gonna do, it's the same thing, just like you do with oyster mushrooms. You will not put it directly under the sunlight. You're not gonna put it in a patio under a tree, as long as that tree, if that tree would keep the humidity, then it should be fine. You can put it outside. So I'm gonna show you our shiitake substrate bag now. I have 2 shiitake bags. I'm gonna show them to you. These 2 bags are shiitake bags. One of them is ready to go, and the other one is kind of still colonizing, but colonization is almost, I would say, like 70%, 80%. So let's say you got the shiitake bag from us. Let's say it is in this position. You can wait a little bit, like 7 more days. This brown areas will colonize over here as well, just like they did in here. By the time this is like totally brown, I would suggest putting your shiitake bag in your refrigerator. This is going to create a panic for the shiitake mushroom, and it's going to think that it is the best time for it to fruit. And then after you take it from the refrigerator, after like 20 hours, I would say 24 hours, I would say, you cut the bag open. This time you are cutting the whole bag open, because shiitake mushroom will fruit from everywhere, not only from the area that you cut, just like oyster eggs or lion's mane slits, but shiitake mushroom will come from everywhere, just like here. So you want to cut the bag open. You can put your bag on a plate, and then you can mist more than oyster or lion's mane mushroom, because the bag is not here anymore, and it is more prone to dehydration. So I would suggest putting something maybe on it, like a like a plastic bag, just to act like an umbrella or something like that. At least try to like protect it. But even though you don't do these, as long as the bag is very moist all the time, you're gonna spray more than this, more than lion's mane or oyster. You will be harvesting your shiitake mushrooms a while later.